Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Lolly, hello, Lolly. Lolly says yes, thank you so much. Mwah. Lolly says yes. Helga, hello, Helga. Helga says yes. Sleepwalker, hello. Sleepwalker says yes. Marion, hello, Marion. Hold on here. I'm trying to do something. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's not working. Oh boy. Okay, anyways. Okay, there is Mary. Zara, hello, Zara. Zara says yes. Tetro, hello, Tetro. Tetro says yes. I'm doing good. Who's Shams? Hello, Shams. Shams says yes. Marion says yes. Tomas, hello, Tomas. Tomas says yes. Okay, well, it's great to see you all because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. Also, I want to remind everyone, above the chat, there's a blue box. It's a quiz. Be sure to choose the best word. So do the quiz, choose the best word. Yeah. Okay. I just want to remind everyone of that. And as you know, we always start our class with a toast. So let's do that. Whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Right here, I have my hot coffee, and we will have two toasts. Our first toast will be for the people who joined the channel. You see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel. They are the green team. So let's give the green team a big thank you. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Now, for our second toast, it's for you, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Oh, it's so delicious. Mary's here. Hi, Mary. How are you today? Okay. Sweet Lana's here. Hello, Sweet Lana. Mitra, hello, Mitra. Okay, wonderful. Roberto, hello, Roberto. All right, great. We have a great group in the chat, of course. We always have a great group in the chat. Talking about the chat, make sure you participate in the chat. Practice your sentences in the chat. By doing that, you're helping yourself, right? You're practicing your English and you're helping other people because they will see your sentences. We learn by examples. So the more examples there are in the chat, the more learning will happen. Yes. So let's help each other and let's help ourselves. Yes. Okay, great. Well, let's talk about today's lesson plan. Here it is right here. We're going to do form a sentence. I will write a pattern on the board and you make a sentence using the pattern. We're doing video dictation. That is your listening and writing, also listening and speaking, of course. We're doing a worksheet from my book. Which one is different? Today's topic is food. Last time the topic was in the kitchen. Today it's food. Then after that we have Lolly's Revenge. That's a conversation between two people, Joe and Sue. After that we have an idiom worksheet. We have example sentences written by the green team. And then we kind of have a new activity, I guess, today's phrase. So we will look at a phrase, and then of course you will make sentences using the phrase. So we are busy today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 activities, and we're doing today's idiom. So we always write an idiom on the board and see if we can use it throughout today's class. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll write an idiom on the board and I'll just leave it there, and we'll see if we can use it in our class today. And the idiom is, it's a little long. Today's idiom is a little long. Not to know beans about. I wrote it wrong. Not to know beans about. So it's kind of, well, when we make a sentence, it'll be clearer for you. So the idiom is not to know beans about. Okay, not to know beans about. You don't know beans about, and then for something, right? So for example, you don't know beans about driving a car. You have no idea how to drive a car. You don't know beans about driving a car, for example. I'll write that as a example sentence. I kind of like that. So here's the example sentence. You don't know beans about driving a car. Oh boy. And it means to know absolutely nothing about. To know absolutely nothing about. Okay, so you don't know beans. You don't know beans about driving a car. You don't know beans about driving a car. So you are a terrible driver. You should not be driving on the road. You are a danger to everyone on the road. You are a terrible driver. You don't know beans about driving a car. You should take the bus. You should take a taxi. You should walk. Yeah, you don't know beans about driving a car. You are dangerous. Yeah, so you know absolutely nothing about driving a car. Get off the road. Turn in your driver's license. Throw away those car keys. Okay, good. All right, so let's see if we can make sentences using you don't know beans about in our class today. Okay, good. All right. I'm trying. So for some reason the chat, I can't get the, I can't see clearly the chat. So it's going to be a little hard. Oh, okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, I could see clear. When I was trying before to get, trying to get the words larger, right? The font larger so I can see easier. I can see your comments easier. I couldn't, but now it worked. So I can see you guys. I can see your sentences clearly now. Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the chat right now. Fabrice, let's see. We have GH. You don't know beans about driving this truck, but no problem. I will spill the beans. A little, yeah, spill the beans, tell a secret, right? Helga, I don't know beans about electricity. Good, Helga. Let's see, Tomas says, you know nothing about something, right? you know nothing about everything. I don't know. Tetsuro, nice sentence. You don't know beans about fixing cars. Marion, I don't know beans about virtual Currencies, yeah, the whole Bitcoin stuff. Yeah, me too. It seems kind of when you don't have a clear idea about something, it's better not to do it. Especially if it's about money. If you're not sure about it, don't use your money. Okay, hello, Sue. Sue says, my grandmother doesn't know beans about how to use social media. Yeah, I believe it. Maitra, you don't know beans about something. Please don't do that. Yeah, or okay, Helga, right? Electricity. You don't know beans about electricity, so don't touch that wire. Or you don't know beans about electricity. Don't try to fix your electrical, right? Henna, you don't know beans about me, so stop talking. Good sentence, Henna. Oh, Roberto, I don't know beans about cooking. You guys are using the sentence perfectly. You guys are using the sentence perfectly. Great job. Okay. Haha, Umesh, you don't know beans about YouTube. That I'm always mystified by YouTube. I'm always wondering what's happening with my channel. What's happening, right? And I can never find any answers, right? I don't know beans about YouTube. Oh, Sleepwalker says, I don't know beans about Joe and Sue's life after our stream ends. Tomas, I don't know beans about how to get enough money. Same here. Same with me. Umesh, I don't know beans about horses. Okay, all you guys are doing great. Priyanka, hello Priyanka, how are you today? Okay, so you guys are doing well. You use the idiom perfectly. Great job. And like I said, people will see your sentences, and by your sentences, everyone's going to understand the idiom better because we learn by examples, we understand by examples. Okay. Lolly says, I don't know beans about English. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, Lolly, you know a lot about English. I know you do. Okay, let's go ahead with our first activity. That is form a sentence. Form a sentence. Form a sentence. Okay, and we're continuing with asking for information. So we've been doing this for the last few weeks. I have a worksheet. So we've been practicing different ways to ask for information, right? So you have a question, so you want to ask someone about something, and so we've been practicing that. So we're going to continue, and each time we do it, it changes a little bit, a little different way of asking for information. And again, all my worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon, so you get those worksheets. You could do them here with me if you join my Patreon. Okay, so let's see. Do you know if? So we're using if. Do you know if? So that's our pattern here. And we're asking for information. My pen, my ink is running low, I can tell. Okay, so I have an example sentence, and I'm going to go ahead and put that example sentence on the screen so we can see those example sentences, and they're with pictures, and then you will have a better idea of how we can use this pattern. Do you know if? Okay, so let's have a look at that work. Again, it's on my Patreon. Okay, do you know it? There it is right there. So of course I'm going to make it larger so we can all see easier. Right? Okay, do you know if? So we're asking for information. We're seeking answers, right? So asking for information, we are seeking information, right? You are seeking answers. Sorry, you are seeking answers. You want to know the answer, right? You have a question and you want the answer. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Our first example. Do you know if anyone can sit here? Do you know if anyone can sit here? Second one. Do you know if smoking is allowed? Do you know if smoking is allowed? So our first picture, these chairs, like this area, maybe these seats, can anyone sit here? Like you're not sure, and so maybe you ask someone, do you know if anyone can sit here? And if anyone can sit here, they'll say, sure, go ahead, sit down. Or they might say, oh, sorry, this section is reserved, or you need a special ticket for this area or for these seats. And so then you go, okay, sorry, I'll go in the back. And then, of course, maybe you want to have a smoke. You smoke cigarettes, you want to have a smoke. And so you want to make sure that it's okay. And so you ask, do you know if smoking is allowed? So you're making sure, you're seeking information that if you can smoke. Okay, we got two more here. Our next example sentences. Do you know if there are any good restaurants around here? Do you know if there are any good restaurants around here? And then the other, do you know if there is a taxi stand close by? Do you know if there is a taxi stand close by? Okay, so the example, do you know if there are any good restaurants around here? So you are seeking recommendations, right? So maybe you're new to a town, you're visiting, or you're traveling, and so you want a good restaurant. You want to have a delicious meal, so you ask someone, do you know if there are any good restaurants around here? And they'll say, sure, there's a great Italian restaurant down the street, or there's a great Chinese restaurant on the other block, or there's a great hamburger shop, 2 doors down, something like that. And then our next, do you know if there is a taxi stand close by? So you're looking for a taxi, and so you ask someone about a taxi stand. A taxi stand, that's where you pick up a taxi, that's where you get in a taxi. Where a bus, we call that a bus stop. That's where you get on a bus. A taxi stand is where you get on, or you get in a taxi. So on, right? So a bus, you walk on a bus, right? You walk on a bus, you get on the bus. Taxi, right? You can't walk in a taxi, so you just get in a taxi, right? Like your car, you get in a car. Okay, we have 2 more examples. Our next example, do you know if I could walk to the park from here? Do you know if I could walk to the park from here? And our last one, do you know if there is a market in town? Do you know if there is a market in town? Do you know if I could walk to the park from here? So, and here you're new to the town, you're visiting again, maybe you're staying at a hotel, and you want to, you're not sure if the park is too far, so maybe you have to take a bus or a taxi. So you're asking a hotel clerk or someone that, could you walk from here? Where you are, where you're asking the question, could you walk to the park, right? You would prefer to walk, right? But if it's too far, then you need a bus or a taxi. So you ask someone, do you know if I could walk to the park from here? And maybe they go, no, it's too far. You need a bus. Or they'll say, sure, yeah, it's about 5 minutes. It's a, you know, I always walk to the park. So no problem, you can walk to the park from here. And then our last example, do you know if there is a market in town? So again, you're new and you're not sure where there is a market. So you ask someone, is there a market in town? And they'll say, yeah, and then they'll tell you where it is. Okay, so let's look at the examples one more time, and then you will make your own. So again, here we go. Do you know if I could walk to the park from here? Do you know if there is a market in town? And the next two. Do you know if there are any good restaurants around here? Do you know if there is a taxi stand close by? And then our last two. Do you know if anyone can sit here? Do you know if smoking is allowed? Okay, so that is our example worksheet. Again, on my Patreon, support me there and you get that. Plus many more, many more. Okay. Now let me check out the chat. Let me check out your sentences. Miley says, oh, I don't know beans about engines, okay? Lolly, do you know if I can park here? That's a great question, right? Because you don't want a ticket, right? You do not want a parking ticket. So that is a good question, right? That is a good question to ask. Do you know if I could park here? Lolly says, do you know if there is a bar close by? That's important for Lolly. Lolly is a beer drinker, so she wants to know where she can get a beer. Again, Lolly, do you know if the store is open now? That's another great question. Lolly's full of great questions. So you don't want to go too early. You want to know what time the market opens. Do you know if the store is open now? Tetsuro, do you know if there is a decent cafe around here? Good. Decent means, you know, good tasting food. It's decent. It doesn't have to be the best. You don't want bad food, of course, but you don't need a Michelin star restaurant. No, you just want something good, something simple, maybe something cheap. So you're not too picky about food. So you ask decent. Do you know if there is a decent cafe around here? Helga, do you know if I could walk to the church from here? Sleepwalker, do you know if there is a cinema around here? A cinema. Lolly, do you know if the theater is far from here? Priyanka, do you know if there's a school near the woods? Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want a school by the woods. That's like a horror film, right? That's a horror movie. The school in the woods. Uh-oh. Children, run away. There's a school in the woods. Mary says, do you know if there is any ice cream in the fridge? It's very hot today. Yes. That's an important question for sure. Miley, do you know if I can walk along the lake? Or is it reserved for alligators? Yes. So we don't want to run into alligators. No, stay away from alligators. Hannah, do you know if I can get to the store by myself from here? From here. So remember, you are asking someone, you don't know the information, or you don't know the answer, right? You're seeking information, you're seeking an answer. And so usually like at the point of talking with the person, right? So you're talking to the person here, and then you ask them the question, do you know if I could walk to the park from here? So here to the park, right? And so, do you know if I can walk to the market from here? Do you know if the market is far from here? Do you know if there is a market in town? So you don't know, you can't see it, so you're asking. Lolly, do you know if my friend Mark has arrived yet? Here I am. So, has arrived, Lolly. Hey, Costa, Magna, hello, hello. Do you know if there is fuel in the car? That is very good, Costa, Magna. That is very good. I have a funny story. Last year, I went to Los Angeles to visit, maybe almost a year and a half ago. I went to Los Angeles to visit my family and friends. And my good friend, Chris, he had a scooter, like a little motorcycle, a scooter. And I didn't have a car, and he told me, oh, you can use my scooter. I go, that's great. Yeah, that'd be great. And he goes, by the way, it needs gas. So, I mean, it's just a scooter. So I borrowed it. So that was no problem. But, right, that's important information to know if there is gas. So my friend said, you can use my scooter, but it's empty. So if you want to use it, you got to put gas in it. And of course, no problem. I would be happy. And actually, so it's a scooter, right? So everything is kind of, you got to do everything manually, right? It's not like driving a car and you have to put gas in your car. So there's a button you hit the button and the gas cap pops or something like that, right? Very simple. But like the scooter is not so simple. And so under the seat is the gas tank. So you have to lift up the seat, and then it had the cap, the cap on the gas tank, and that was like weird. You have to like push in and twist it. It's almost like child-proof medicine, right? Like a cap on a medicine bottle, right? It could be tricky. And I was like panicking a little because I couldn't get the gas cap off the gas tank. Finally, I got it off. Then what was more difficult was getting it back on. So it was hard getting it off because it's not my scooter. I don't know how it works. He didn't tell me anything. He just says, put gas in it, right? All I know is I need to go to the gas station and put gas in the tank in the scooter. And the cap was tricky, and I finally got it off. But getting it on was even more difficult. But I worked it all out. I got it. So in the end, I was able to borrow his scooter and get around town on the scooter. So that was a big help. Okay, good job. I'm looking at the chat. We got to change activities. So I'll read a few more sentences here, but lots of sentences. Wow, you guys are going to town on this pattern. You are going to town on this pattern. Let's see. Mary says, do you know if there's a bus stop near here? Marion, do you know if rain is in the forecast today? Good, Marion. Do you know if rain is in? You need it in there. In the forecast. In the. We need in the, Marion. Tetsuro, do you know if eating and drinking are allowed in the theater? That's a good question there. Lolly, do you know if the dog is in the doghouse? Good. Priyanka, do you know if there is any new information about climate change? Henna, do you know if I can get to the store by myself from here? Good question, Hannah. These are very useful questions, everyone. Very useful sentences. Sweetlana, do you know if there is a gas station nearby? Nice. Okay, Lolly has fixed her sentence. Or maybe, no, this is a different sentence. If my friend Mark has arrived. Oh, so do you know if? Okay, yep. Okay, she fixed it. Do you know if my friend Mark has arrived yet? Good. Yeah, so Miley says, fortunately, gasoline is very cheap in the United States. It is cheap, and a scooter doesn't use much gasoline. So a motorcycle or scooter is a good way to get around town. Okay, Marion, do you know if the train has arrived? Oh, let's see, one more time. Sorry, Marion. Do you know if the train arrives on time? Or maybe it's better to say, do you know if the train is on time? So that's better to use for transportation, like for example, a bus or a train or an airplane, any kind of like public transportation, we use on time. So do you know if the train is on time? Do you know if the bus is on time, right? So you're not sure. Maybe you have to get there early. If it's on time, you need to get there early, right? You don't want to be late. So if there's no bus, right? And you might be like, oh, did the bus arrive on time? Am I late? Or is it late? Is the bus late? So I didn't miss the bus. So maybe you're not sure if you missed the bus or you didn't miss the bus. So that's a good question. Do you know if the bus is on time or the train? Is the train on time? Okay, good. We got to change activities. I'm sorry, we're busy today. So we're going to switch activities. Again, the worksheet is on my Patreon. Go there, support me on Patreon, and get all the worksheets we do here. Our next activity is video dictation. You need a pencil. You need paper. I'm going to read 8 sentences. You will write down those sentences. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Activity number 2. Video dictation. And there are 4 steps. Dictation, of course. Then step 2 is shadowing. Step 3, we're going to check our sentences. And then a quiz, right? We do quizzes so to check if we remember, right? So the secret is to remember. The goal is to remember. It's easy to forget, difficult to remember. So we have a quiz to check to see if we remembered, okay? And our topic is the other, another. The other, another. The other, another. Okay, so the other one. This one? No, the other one. That one? No, the other one. And then another. May I have another donut? May I have another cup of coffee? May I have another egg? So let's put the video on the screen and we could talk about it more. There it is. Whoop, let's bring it back. Okay, so here we go. So this is our topic, the other and another. So the other, different, right? This towel, no, the other towel. This cup, no, the other cup. This car, no, the other car. This scooter, no, the other scooter. So a different one. And then the second of 2. The second of 2, right? So we have this book and that book. This book, no, the other book. This book, no, the other book. And the remaining. So, for example, don't eat all of these cookies. Eat the other cookie. Or okay, how about this? Okay, so you have cookies that you made yesterday, and you have cookies you made today. You made cookies yesterday, and you made cookies today. So, but you want to eat the cookies you made yesterday first, right? You want to eat the cookies you made yesterday first. So, I want the new cookies. I want the fresh cookies. You go, no, don't eat those. Don't eat the fresh cookies. Eat the other cookies. Don't eat the fresh cookies, eat the other cookies. And then another, so one more. May I have another cup of coffee? So one more cup. And then alternative. So I'll take another Okay, well, you'll see. So we have all these example sentences in the video, so we will see the example sentences, okay? So now you need a pencil and you need paper. Pencil and paper. There are 8 sentences. I will play the video and it's timed. So some sentences are a little long, some are short, so we're gonna have both. We're gonna have difficult ones and easy ones. So it's a good combination today. And I will read each sentence twice, so dictation. So pencil and paper, and I will not see the chat. I will not see the chat, so I will not be able to see your sentences in the first 2 steps. So I'm sorry, because I'm going to read the sentences and those sentences will cover the chat, so I will not see the chat. Okay, so we're gonna start now. Are you ready? Do you have your pencil? Do you have your paper? Okay, here we go. Let's start the dictation. We're counting down. I'm reading each sentence twice for each sentence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Dictation. Number 1, I like the other shirt. So you're writing the sentence. I like the other shirt. Okay, 2. One is cake, the other is pie. One is cake, the other is pie. Sentence 3. The other towels are in the closet. The other towels are in the closet. Four. You have one and I'll have the other. You have one and I'll have the other. Five. Can you answer another question? Can you answer another question? Six. It's another day at work. It's another day at work. I have another 2 days of vacation. I have another 2 days of vacation. Eight. I missed the bus. Is there another one? I missed my bus. Is there another one? Did I say that? It's my bus. I missed my bus. Okay, good. All right, that was dictation. So maybe I messed up on the last sentence. So number 8, one more time. I missed my bus. Is there another one? So maybe I said the at first. The sentence is, the sentence is my bus. Okay, that was dictation. I read the sentences and you wrote the sentences. Yeah, so you're using your listening and writing skills. Listening and writing. Okay, now is shadow time. So now we're going to say the sentence together. We'll say them twice. And so this is speaking practice. So let's go ahead and shadow these 8 sentences. Here we'll shadow each sentence 3 times. So let's do it. Here we go. Hold on a second here. I have to adjust things a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's shadow now. Let's practice saying the sentences. Okay, here we go. I like the other shirt. I like the other shirt. I like the other shirt. Okay, here we go. 2. One is cake and the other is pie. One is cake, the other is pie. One is cake, the other is pie. So alternate, right? So the alternate. So one is cake, the other is pie. So they're not the same. Here we go, 3. The other towels are in the closet. The other towels are in the closet. The other towels are in the closet. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm a little hungry. I was at the university all morning. I'm a little hungry. I haven't had a donut in a long time. I like donuts, but I haven't had one for a while. Okay, let's say this sentence. Oh, I want a chocolate donut. It's my favorite chocolate. Okay, here we go. You have one and I'll have the other. You have one and I'll have the other. You have one and I'll have the other. One more time, I like this sentence. You have one and I'll have the other. Okay, so we are both having donuts. We are both having these 2 donuts. You have one and I'll have the other. That's what friends are for, right? Friends share. It's fun to share. That's what I tell my students. It's fun to share. That's what I tell my family. That's what I tell my kids. It's fun to share, so give me your donut. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Can you answer another question? Can you answer another question? Can you answer another question? Okay. Here we go. 6. It's another day at work. Oh no, it's another day at work. Oh, I'm bored. It's another day at work. I'm bored. Okay. Here we go. 7. I have another 2 days of vacation. Woohoo! I have another 2 days of vacation. Yay! I have another 2 days of vacation. I am happy. Okay, number 8. I missed my bus. Is there another one? I missed my bus. Is there another one? I missed my bus. Is there another one? So he's sad. He missed his bus. Okay, nice job, everybody. Okay, so That was shadowing. We said the sentences together. Yes, we did. Now it's time to check our sentences. So I want you to see if you got the sentence correct. Did you get all the words? Were the words in the right order? How about the spelling? Did you get the spelling right? So we're going to check the sentences right now. Let's have a look at the sentences, shall we? Okay, check your sentences. Here we go. Number 1. And the sentence is, I like the other shirt. I like the other shirt. How'd you do? Did you get it right? Okay, number 2. Here we go. Number 2. One is cake, the other is pie. One is cake, the other is pie. One is cake, the other is pie. Which one looks better? Which one do you like more? I like pie more than cake. That looks very delicious. I love berries. Berry pie is the best. I like boysenberry pie. I like raspberry pie. Another like strange berry, raspberry. Do you know that? Do you know that berry? Raspberry. So I had raspberry pie before. Oh yeah, Lolly. Lolly likes onion pie. I still haven't had onion pie. I still haven't had that yet. One of these days, one day, I'll have onion pie. Just doesn't sound right. Just doesn't seem right. Onions in a pie. I love onions. I love onions, but I just can't see onion pie. I can't imagine. Okay, here we go. Number 3, check your sentence. The other towels are in the closet. The other towels are in the closet. The other towels are in the closet. How'd you do? That sentence is a little long, yeah. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Cover the donut. I can't cover the donut. Don't look at the donuts. Don't look at the donuts. Don't look at the donuts. Here we go. I'm not looking at the donuts. You have one and I'll have the other. You have one and I'll have the other. You have one and I'll have the other. Don't look at the donuts. Yeah, no, look the other way. Look the other way. Look the other way. Stay away from donuts. Here we go. Number 5. Can you answer another question? Can you answer another question? Can you answer another question? How'd you do? Check out the sentence. How did you do? Okay, let's go to number 6. Okay, here we go. It's another day at work. It's another day at work. So it's kind of like tedious, right? You go to work every day and it's not special, right? It's not special. You just go, oh, it's another day at work. So maybe in the morning, you go to work in the morning and a coworker, a colleague, hey, how are you today? You go, it's another day at work. How are you today? It's another day at work. So that means maybe you're not doing great, right? If someone asks, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you, right? And so, but this person, it's another day at work. So they're not feeling great. However, she's feeling great. She's very happy because she has another 2 days of vacation. So she can enjoy herself 2 more days on the beach. 2 more days on the beach. She is very satisfied. She is happy. I have another 2 days of vacation. I have another 2 days of vacation. I'm going to enjoy these last 2 days. I'm going to enjoy all day for 2 days. Oh, Tomas says, it's another happy day of my life. That's great, Tomas. Happy to 2 days in paradise. That's right. So she's in paradise. She has 2 more days of paradise. She's lucky. Okay, number 8 is our last sentence here. Check your sentence. I missed my bus. Is there another one? I missed my bus. Is there another one? So check your sentence. So he's sad he missed his bus. So he needs to know, is there another one, or does he have to walk back home? So, or how long does he have to wait for the next bus? I missed my bus. Is there another one, or do I have to give up? Today, I can't go where I want to go because I missed my bus and there are no other buses. There are no other buses. You have to try again tomorrow. You have to try again tomorrow because you missed your bus and there is not another one. There is not another one until tomorrow. There's not another one until tomorrow. There's not another one until tomorrow. Okay, nice. All right, that was check your sentence. Okay, now we have our quiz. So there are 4 sentences in the quiz. Do you remember the sentences? You will see the picture. So from the picture, you have to remember the sentence. That's the challenge. To remember, right? That's the challenge, remembering. It's easy to forget, difficult to remember. So we want to remember. So hopefully the picture will help you remember. The picture will help you remember. Okay, here we go. It's quiz time. That's right, Shams. It's quiz time. And let's do it. So in the chat, you're going to write the sentence in the chat. Write the sentence in the chat. There we go. There are the pictures. Write the sentence. Picture, write the sentence. Okay, Nelson, I missed my bus. Oh, that was, okay, so. Okay, here we go. Sleepwalker, there's the quiz right there. Number 1, sleepwalker. One is cake, the other is pie. Sue, one is cake, the other is pie. Good. Marianne, one is cake, the other is pie. Good. Sweet Lana, Helga, Miley, one is cake, the other is pie. Good. Tetsuro. Okay, you guys are jamming today. Doing great. Mary, Tetsuro, Lolly. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Nelson. Oh, wait. Nelson's a little off today. Nelson's not, he's out of sync. Out of sync. Shams, Henna, Costa, Magna. Okay, good. Let's have a look. You guys got it. There we go. One is cake, the other is pie. Very good. Zara, nice. You're welcome, Nelson. Good to see you, Nelson. Cheers, Nelson. Okay, here we go. Sentence 2. Ah, okay, Tomas. So pie is on the first floor, cake is on the second floor? Is that like a department store? One floor they have pies, the other floor they have cake? Ah, Nelson, you like cake? Okay, here we go. This is our second sentence. Oh, don't look at the donuts. I'm only looking at the chat. I don't want to see the donuts here. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sleepwalker, good. You have one and I'll have the other. Yep. Mary, you have one and I'll have the other. Good. Sue, you have one, I'll have the other. Helga, you have one, I'll have the other. Miley, you have one and I'll have the other. Lolly, you have one and I'll have the other. Tetsuro, Miriam, Costa Magna, Cookie, it's a donut, Nelson. 2 donuts. I'm not looking at the donuts because it makes me want a donut. Gives me a donut craving. Oh, okay, Tomas, that's it. So someone asked, what's the difference between a cake and a pie? A pie is filled with like fruit. It's filled with something. So where a cake, it's made with flour and sugar and butter, and it's a cake is like a it's like bread, or it's it's hard for me to describe cake, but cake is like it rises, right? So you start with cake batter, right? Flour, eggs, sugar, butter, and then you put it in the oven and the batter rises like pancakes, right? Maybe like pancakes, and then it grows like bread, right? And it grows. However, pie, you fill it. So you have like the pie crust, and then maybe you put like fruit in it, or there's banana pie, chocolate cream pie, and so it's filled and then it's baked. So it doesn't rise. Pie doesn't get larger. It just stays the same. It just gets warmer and more like gelled, right? So anyways, you could Google that, but they're very different. Yeah, thank you, GH. Cake is spongy. It's spongy, where pie is fruity. Cake is spongy. Pie is fruity. Usually, like, there's fruit in a pie. My favorite pie is lemon meringue pie. Then it's a berry pie for me. So lemon is my favorite, and then it's a berry pie. Like blackberry or razzleberry or raspberry, or like different berries. Sweet Lana says, grannies often make pies, or actually, okay, Sweet Lana, grannies often make more often. Grannies more often make pies than cakes. More often. Okay, here we go. Next sentence for the quiz. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so good job, everyone. You have one and I'll have the other. Good job. Here we go. Our next sentence for the quiz. There we go. There's the picture. Write the sentence. There's the picture. Write the sentence. Oh, Lolly says, I like lemon pie, but without the meringue. Meringue, oh, how can you have lemon without the meringue? They go together beautifully. It's a perfect combination. The lemon with the meringue. It's like peanut butter goes with jelly, right? What's peanut butter without jelly? What's tuna without green onions? What's a tuna sandwich without green onions? I don't know. They go tuna tuna fish and green onions go together. Lemon and meringue go together. Spaghetti and meatballs go together. Pizza and cheese goes together. Okay, we're getting back to the quiz, sorry. All right, Marion, I missed my bus. Is there another one? Good, Lolly. I missed my bus. Is there another one? Costa Magna, I missed the bus. Is there another one? Miley, I missed my bus. Is there another one? Mary, Tetsuo, everyone, no problem. Tomas, I do not know meringue. Meringue is like egg whites that are fluffed up. So egg whites that are fluffed up. So and then it gets like foamy, like the egg whites get foamy and it increases the more air in the egg whites, and it gets larger and larger. It expands, and so you have like lemon pie and then meringue, and it's very light and fluffy, and that goes in the oven, and the meringue gets a nice little, like a little brownish tint to it, and it just dip it in there. Oh, it's so good. So, Tomas, please Google lemon meringue pie, and you'll see the meringue on top. Okay, there we go. There is the sentence. Yeah, egg foam. Perfect, Tomas. It's egg foam, but it's like it's baked in the oven. So it's egg foam baked in the oven. Perfect, Tomas. Okay, I missed my bus. Is there another one? I missed my bus. Is there another one? Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's my favorite. Okay, we got one more. Here we go. One more. There's the picture, write the sentence. There's the picture, write the sentence. This is the last one for our video dictation. This is the last bit. This is the last part, and then we go to a worksheet, my book. So next we're going to do which one is different? Which one is different? And you write your opinion, right? So you use your imagination, express your opinion. So this book, you express your ideas in English. That's the purpose of this, for you to express your idea in English. That is communication. Okay, I see your sentences. Sleepwalker, I have another 2 days of vacation. Nice. Helga, I have another 2 days of vacation. Lolly, I have another 2 days of vacation. Sweet Lana, I have another 2 days of vacation. Mary, I have another 2 days of vacation. Marion, yes. Costa Magna, yes. Tetsuo, yes. Miley, yes. Henna, Zara. Samali, yes. Jara, yes. Good, good. Tomas, yes. Shams, good. Okay, let's have a look. There it is. I have another 2 days of vacation. Happy, happy, happy. I can enjoy paradise for 2 more days. I can enjoy myself for 2 more days. Great. Okay, that was it. That was the quiz. Nicely done. All right, now let's go to our next activity, shall we? I think that's a good idea. All right, so now we're going to do which one is different? Which one is different? Number 3. And the topic is food. We like food, don't we? Yes, we do. You're going to make sentences. You're going to decide which one is different and why. Which one is different and why? Okay, so in the book, on page 8, the topic is food, and then we have two groups. Group 1, Group 2, and then we have keywords. And then from the keywords, you decide which one is different and why. That's the important thing, right? Express your idea in English. That's the challenge, expressing your idea, right? So there's no wrong answer. This is not math. Math, there is a right answer and a wrong answer. This activity, there's no wrong answer. It's your idea. It's your opinion. The challenge is for you to say it in English, right? That is the challenge, to express your idea in English. I always give this example: red, blue, bicycle, pink. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Which one is different? Yes, bicycle is different because it's fast, because it's transportation, because we can sit on it, because it has a bell, bring, bring. So which one is different? Bicycle is different because da da da. So it's your idea, your opinion. There's no wrong answer. Okay, so I'm going to put up the worksheet. It's on my Patreon. Of course, you can get the book on Amazon, and everything is there in the book. So we're just doing one page today, and that one page is on my not Amazon. The one page is on my Patreon. Amazon has the whole book. Patreon, we do each page step by step, okay? So here we go. Let's have a look. And then you write your opinion in English, your idea. You express your idea in English, of course. There it is. Let's have a look. Here we go. So our first one is ham. So the four keywords: ham, salmon, chicken, beef. Ham, salmon, chicken, beef. Which one is different? So your sentence is I think, and then you choose one, and then your answer: because. I think ham because. I think salmon because. I think chicken because. I think beef because. And then you want to, there are no wrong answers, right? There's no wrong answers. Use your imagination. So let's have interesting ideas, right? So I always tell my students, let's have interesting answers, right? If it's interesting, then people want to listen, right? So communicating your ideas. And if you have interesting ideas, people are listening, right? Oh, that's interesting. I like it, right? And so let's have interesting ideas. Let's have interesting sentences, okay? So we want to challenge ourselves to make it interesting, right? Let's do it. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. Lolly, salmon is a fish and lives in water. Helga, I think salmon doesn't belong because it is fish, not meat. Sleepwalker, salmon is different because it is not meat. Well, it is meat, right? So it's fish meat, I guess, right? I mean, fish, they have meat. It's just, yeah. So chicken is different than beef. Salmon's different than chicken, and ham is different, right? They're all meat, but they're all different. So how are these different from each other? How are they different? Oh, here we go. So, Miley, salmon is different. It lives in the river. That's right. So, salmon. Well, they live in both. They go from the ocean to the river, I think. I'm pretty sure they do both. They migrate in the sea, and then they go up the river to lay their eggs. Lolly, because salmon doesn't have legs. Yeah. Beef comes from cows. Cows have legs. Chicken they have 2 legs, and ham from pork, and then pork comes from pigs, and pigs have 4 legs. Mary, I think salmon is different because it's a seafood. Sleepwalker, salmon is different because you can make it salty. There you go. So we're getting some different answers here. So people like salt on their salmon. Okay. Sweet Lana, I think chicken because it has plumage, right? Plumage, feathers. The others don't have plumage or feathers. Marion, I think salmon because it lives in water. Good. Lolly, because salmon doesn't make animal noises. See, there's like, you could be interesting. Very good. Nice, Lolly. So, salmon are quiet. The others are noisy. Very good. So there are many answers. You just have to think about it a little bit. So that's the challenge. Think. And if you think hard and use your imagination, you can come up with interesting sentences. Okay, Zara, I think salmon is different because it has a lot of omega. Yeah, omega-3 I think it is. Or yeah, it has like omega-3 and 6 and 9 maybe. I know for sure omega-3. Yeah, so I'm sure it's very good for your body. Okay, Lolly says beef is different because it doesn't have bones. No, beef has bones. So like salmon has thin bones and beef has thick bones, right? But beef has, oh, you're talking about just well, yeah, no, like between the meat, there are bones, right? So even salmon, they have thin bones, but between the bones, there's the meat. So beef also has bones, but the bones are much thicker in beef. Okay, nice, Miley. Salmon is different because it swims against the current, right? So that they struggle up the river. So when they make it to the top, or where they lay their eggs, they die because they've used all their energy to make it up the stream, and now they can't go any further. They lay their eggs and die. So it's their struggle, right? Everyone has a struggle. We all struggle in life. Salmon, they have a great struggle. They go upriver, up the current, against the current to lay their eggs, and then by doing that, they've used all of their energy, nothing left. Okay, Mary, I think salmon because it's an ingredient for sushi. Good. It's not really an ingredient, it's a type of sushi. So ingredient, right? Like to make a cake, right? You need sugar, you need butter, you need flour, salt. However, sushi is just just rice and fish. And so salmon is a type of sushi, right? There's different types of sushi, tuna, salmon, there's shrimp. So there's all kinds of different fish for we eat with the rice. Okay, Helga, very good. So Helga says, I think ham doesn't belong because it has been prepared different. Right, so very good. So ham is actually processed meat, right? So pork is the meat, pork, all right? So we have chicken is chicken, beef is from the cows, pork is from the pig. However, ham has been processed. So pork has been processed into ham, and like bacon. And so different parts of the ham, or I'm sorry, different parts, I'm not sure how to, but ham is processed, right? So if you want a ham sandwich, right, it's been cured, like maybe smoked, and then cut and put in a package, and you go to the supermarket and you get that ham so you can make a sandwich. And so same with bacon. So it's pork product, but the ham has been processed. And Helga, you are correct. That is very good. Okay, let's look at, there's one more here. So our next group is cheese, salami, pizza, pineapple. Which one is different? Cheese, salami, pizza, pineapple. Which one is different and why? Cheese, salami, pizza, pineapple. Which one is different? Okay, good, Mary. Yeah, so we wouldn't say ingredient, we say type of sushi. So salmon is a type of sushi. Or we can say, Mary, we can order salmon at a sushi shop, right? So salmon is on the menu at a sushi shop. Salmon is on the menu at a sushi shop. Or you can say, we can order salmon at a sushi shop. Oh, okay, Nelson. Salmon is different because it has high calories and it's healthy. How about that? So salmon is different because it has high calories and it's healthy. So maybe it has the good calories, I guess. I'm not sure. Or it has the good cholesterol. So there's bad cholesterol and good cholesterol. So the bad cholesterol, like from let's say French fries and fried chicken, oily food, right? The bad oil. And then there's good oil, which comes from salmon, for example. So that's the omega. That's the good oil, and it's good for your cholesterol, good for your heart, good for your blood. Okay, Miley, pineapple is different. It's a fruit. Yes. Yeah, good, Tomas. Ham is salted and smoked, right? It's processed. That's right. Okay, Sleepwalker, pineapple is different because it makes pizza taste terrible. No, I like pineapple on my pizza. I don't usually get it, but I don't mind it. I don't mind pizza. I don't mind pineapple on my pizza. I think it's pretty good. Oh, nice. Mari says pizza is different because it, hold on, I missed it. I got to go down here a little bit. Okay. Mari says pizza is different because contains, so we want to say contains many other food, or pizza is different because it contains, or we can put many types of food on it. We can, pizza is different because we can put many kinds of food on it. We can put many kinds of food on it, right? So we could put vegetables on pizza. We can put meat on pizza. We can put pineapple, like fruit. In Japan, there's a dessert pizza. And a dessert pizza, there'll be like chocolate and banana pizza. I've never had one. I refuse. Dessert pizza is not dessert, right? You don't mix the two together. No way. Maybe some people say, don't mix fruit with pizza. I say, don't mix dessert with pizza. Oh, Tomas, pizza is different because it is baked. Yeah, nice, nice. Okay, Tetsuro, I think cheese is different because it is fermented. Okay, Lolly, here we go. Cheese, because there's no A in cheese. There's an A in salami. There's an A in pizza. There's an A in pineapple. But cheese has no A. Very good. Oh, Arts. Pizza is not healthy. Miley says, pineapple is different because you can put cheese, salami on the pizza, but not pineapple. Only Mark does it. In Italy, they arrest you. Yes. If I went to Italy, I would not order pineapple pizza. I would not do that. I'm not that crazy. Yeah, Tomas, pizza has lots of ingredients. Nice. That's better to say. Thank you. Yeah, lots of ingredients. Perfect, Tomas. Mary, I think pizza because its shape is flat. Yeah, lots of possibilities. Your ideas, your imagination. Arts, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Nelson says, I think pizza and cheese are different because they are both made of milk, or actually made from cream. Or milk, I guess, yeah. Tetro, I think pineapple is different because its surface has things like thorns. Yeah, a little, like a little thorn, exactly. Like those thorns protect the pineapple, right? Because they need that protection so animals don't eat them, only people. Okay, Sweet Lana, pizza is different because it doesn't need to be peeled. I like it, right? So cheese has like a covering, so maybe, right? And then salami has a covering. Pineapple has a covering, but not pizza. Good, Sweet Lana. Okay, we're going to change activities now. But great job, everyone. I like it. I like this activity because I can see your thinking. And I think it's good for us to think about things and use our imagination and express ourselves in English. So what we want to do is the communication, right? You want to communicate in English, right? You are practicing English, you are studying English, you want to communicate your ideas in English, right? So that is communication, expressing what you are thinking to someone, right? And so what you're doing is you're looking at these 4 items and you're thinking about them, you have an idea, and then you're expressing that, saying that in English, right? And so that's communication. That's perfect. You did it. Yeah, so great job, everyone. Yay. I'm not clapping because my microphone, so good job, everyone. You did it. You expressed yourself in English. You used your imagination. You expressed your opinion in English. Well done. Congratulations. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, great job. Let's go to our next activity. That is Lolly's Revenge. Our next activity is Lolly's Revenge. That is a conversation by 2 people, Joe and Sue. And I will read their conversation. and you will answer questions. Let's hold on. Let me first write this down first. Lolly's Revenge. And so we have 4 steps, like the dictation, there's 4 steps. Lolly's Revenge, there are 4 steps. Step 1 is the conversation. I will read the conversation 3 times, and then step 2 is questions and answers. Then I will ask you 4 questions about the conversation. Do you remember, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to remember. So I will ask you questions about the conversation, and you answer those questions. Then we will read the conversation together. Then we will shadow the conversation. We will say the conversation. We will be Joe. We will be Sue. We will be the conversation. We will say it together. We will shadow it together. Okay, so let's do it. So here we go. I'm going to read the conversation 3 times. You have to listen carefully because there will be questions. Okay, so let's do it. Pencil and paper, everyone. Are you, well, I guess you don't need, if you want to make notes, I guess. Oh, this is a sweater. You have the same sweater, Nelson? All right. So this is a sweater, and I got this from the Gap. I bought this from the Gap here in Japan. Thank you for your compliment. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to read the conversation, so I'm going to pop it up. You can't see it, but I can see it. That's not it. Hold on. Give me, I need it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to read the conversation 3 times. You're going to listen carefully and then answer questions, okay? This is Joe. So when you see my thumb, Joe is talking. This is Sue. When you see my pinky, Sue is talking, okay? So here we go. I'm going to do it 3 times. Here is the first time. Joe is first. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, so I read it once. Now I'm going to read it again. This is the second time. I will go slower. Maybe some people go, oh, it's too fast. Okay, so I will go slower. Okay, here we go. Joe is first. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's true, or that's not true. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, that was the second time. One more time, and then questions. Okay, here we go. And I can't see the chat, so I'm sorry. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the conversation. It's covering the chat, so I cannot see the chat. So if you're asking me a question, I can't see it, so I'm sorry. Here we go. One more time. Joe is first. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, so that was the conversation. Okay, so here we go. Lolly. Okay, here we go. That was the conversation. Now it's time for the questions. Okay, so now, do you remember the conversation? How well do you remember the conversation? How well was your listening? Did you listen? Could you understand what I was saying? Could you understand what I was saying? So we're checking your comprehension. We're checking how well you understood. So let me find the questions here. I need to... where are the questions? I lost the... Okay, there they are. Sorry. I have to move some things around. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second here. Where are the questions? Hold on. I got to move my stuff around. Oh no. Oh no, everything is messed up. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I can't see the chat again, and everything is all messed up on my computer. The screen is all messed up. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. What is Joe trying to do? What is Joe trying to do? And I will put the question here on the screen. So right now I can't see the chat. I got to move some things around here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, there is the question. So in the chat, write the answer. What is Joe trying to do? I'll make it a bit larger if I can. What? Let's make it larger. I don't want to show you question 2 yet. Don't look at question 2. Okay, question 1. What is Joe trying to do? Okay, Lolly, he is trying to do the laundry. Yeah, good. Tomas, he tried to wash his clothes. Yes. Okay, Mari, Joe tried to do laundry. Yes. Helga, Joe is trying to use a washing machine. Yes. Ha, Sleepwalker says, Joe is trying to fool Sue. Mary, Joe is trying to wash the clothes. Yeah, Zara, wash his clothes. Costa Magna, he wants to do the laundry. Sweet Lana, Joe is trying to wash his clothes. Tetsuro, he is trying to do the laundry. Miley, Joe is trying to do the laundry. Trolley, hello Trolley. He's trying to do the laundry. Sweet Lana says, Joe is a good actor. Miriam, Joe is trying to do the laundry. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. That's right. Question 1, no problem. You got it. Question number 2. Who will do all the laundry from now on? Oh, no. That was 3. Sorry. My mistake. Question 2. What does Joe ask Sue? What does Joe ask Sue? Question number 2. What does Joe ask Sue? Question 2. What does Joe ask Sue? Okay, Lolly. Joe asked Sue if the washer is working. Sleepwalker, Joe asked if the washer was working. Good, good. What does Joe ask Sue? Okay, Maitra asked if the washer works. Miley, Joe asked Sue if the washer is working. Costa Magna, if the washer is okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Tetsuro, he asked her that the washer is working. We need an if there, Tetsuro. He asked her if the washer is working. So we need if, not that, but if. He asked her if the washer is working. So it's kind of like here, right? Do you know if? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Do you know if? Oh, Helga, Joe asked Sue if she knows if the washer is working. Yeah, that's what this is, asking for information. Joe wants to have information. He's seeking. Joe is seeking an answer. He's seeking information. Okay, good job, everyone. Okay, Lolly. Ooh, this is fireworks. Joe asks Sue if the washer is out of order. Yes, so if something like a machine is broken, if a machine isn't working, there might be a sign out of order. So like, for example, a vending machine, like a soda machine or a candy machine, any kind of machine where you buy something, right? You put money in. If it's not working, usually there's a sign saying out of order. So don't put money in it because it's not working. It's out of order. Okay, question number 3. Who will do all the laundry from now on? Who will do all the laundry from now on? One more time. Question 3. Who will do all the laundry from now on? Good, Lolly. Who, here we go. Who will do all the laundry from now on? Oh, okay, so Tomas, broke down. Good. So is the washer or Joe, you can say, Tomas, Joe asked Sue if the washer broke down. Joe asked Sue if the washer broke down. Okay, so question number 3, who will do all the laundry from now on? Okay, Sleepwalker, Sue will do it from now on. Hannah says Sue. Zara says Sue. Tetsuro says Sue will. Tomas, Sue will do the laundry from now on. Sue will do the laundry from now on. Mary, Sue will do all the laundry from now on. Maitra, Sue is going to do the laundry from now on. Maitra, Sue is going to do the laundry from now on. Sue is going to do the laundry from now on. So we're using both going to and will, so they're both future. So in this situation, either one is fine. You can say going to do the laundry from now on, or you can say will do the laundry from now on. my shoulder's a little tight right now, a little stiff. Stretch it out a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Miley, Sue will do the laundry from now on. It's Joe's masterpiece. Because she'll be happy to do it. So Joe's going, it's my masterpiece. I got Sue to do the laundry from now on. It's my greatest work. It's my greatest achievement. I got Sue to do all the laundry from now on. I'll never have to do the laundry. It's my greatest achievement. Miley, you are too funny. Lolly says, I think Sue will do all the laundry from now on because Joe doesn't know beans about laundry. Tetsuo, Joe should wash the washing machine instead of Sue doing the laundry. Oh, Prince, yeah, we're going to look at the, so after this, we're going to read it, okay? So you came late, you don't know the story, that's okay. We have one more question, and then we're going to read the conversation together. So you will see it, okay, Prince? Actually, our fourth question, it's your idea, okay? So you don't have to know the story. For question number 4, you do not need to know the story, okay? It's your idea, it's your opinion, okay? So question number 5, hold on, okay, so here we go. Question number 4, it's your idea, it's your opinion, okay? Here we go. What would cause a washer not to work? What would cause a washer not to work? So your experience or your idea, right? So forget the conversation. This is for you. What would cause a washer not to work? What would cause a washer not to work? So it's your idea, right? So here's question number 4. What would cause a washer not to work? What would be a reason for a washer to break? So this is your opinion, your idea. Maybe you have experience. Maybe you had a washer that broke, right? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nelson, thank you so much. I agree. I think the class and students are happy. We're always happy. We're happy people. We're happy people here. Okay, so what would cause a washer not to work? Lolly says, maybe the washer is too old. That's right. That's a cause for it to break. Mary says no electricity, right? So a washer has a motor, an electric motor, right? A washer has an electric motor, so the electric motor needs electricity. So no electricity, no washer. So actually a power surge, so you say, so some people said no electricity, right? So the power gets cut, and so now you can't turn on the washing machine. However, electrical surge. So that happens when there's too much power. And so then it blows the engine. So if there's a power surge, meaning maybe an electrical storm, some problem in the wire, and so maybe there'll be like a surge, and so there'll be overpower, too much power for the motor, for the appliance, and so it'll blow up. The motor will just get destroyed because of too much power, too much electricity at one time going into the motor, and it'll just explode. And so that's a power surge. So maybe your computer, you have a power surge, so that will protect your computer. So sometimes if there's some problem, and if there's a power surge, there's like a power breaker. So in your house you have a power breaker, and so if there's an electric surge, it'll first affect the breaker, and that'll pop, and so it'll stop right there. So it won't go on to your appliances, it won't go on to your computer, it won't go on to your washing machine, it won't go on to your oven, other things. It'll break the breaker. It'll just pop the fuse. It's actually like a fuse, and it'll pop that, and so then it'll stop. It won't continue on to your appliances. Costa Magna says a broken door. Oh, okay, a short circuit. That's good, Lolly. So maybe the washer has a short circuit. So we say short, S-H-O-R-T, short circuit. So that means a circuit is a route. So the power has like a circuit to the motor. And so in the circuit on the way to the motor, there's some kind of mistake, or there's some problem, and so it'll stop. It'll short circuit, meaning it'll burn out. Some part of the wiring will burn out, and so the motor won't work, because the circuit, the connection right from the power source to the motor, there's some break in the circuit, the pathway. So there's a pathway, and along the pathway there's some kind of short, some kind of malfunction, and so the power can't reach the motor. So we say a short circuit. Okay, a blackout, right? So a blackout is there's no power at all, so it's a blackout, and so there's no electricity in the house or houses or the neighborhood or the apartment block. Okay, good job. Oh, this is interesting. Lolly says maybe a thing like a pencil or knife left in a pocket blocked the washer. So something in the clothes that were in the washer made the washer stop working. Good, good. Ah, so Miley says maybe, oh, she just accumulation of the so when you're washing your clothes, there's like little fabric, pieces of fabric, and we call that like lint, and so that can build up, and there's a filter, and that gets caught in the filter, and if the filter gets blocked, then there's a mechanism in the washer that will stop the motor again. So that could be, yeah, short circuit. So, like what you did Lolly, your first sentence, you said short circuit. So circuit was right. So short circuit. Okay, good job. Rusty. Good, Mitra. Maybe the washer is rusty. That's good. That's good. Okay, we got to continue on here. Spending a lot of time here, so sorry. Okay, it's time to continue on. Hold on, I am rearranging my desktop here. Okay, so we got to read the conversation now, right? So let's read it. So that was the questions and answers. Great job. So now let's have a look at the conversation. Let's read the conversation. Okay, Prince says, if the washer is too lazy, then it doesn't work well. Yeah, so maybe we could say like slow. So sometimes machines get slow, right? The motor doesn't work how it should work, or parts in the washer doesn't work how they should work, and so it slows down. And a lot of times, anything like your refrigerator, maybe your oven, maybe your washer, right? Your big appliances, the big things, the expensive things, refrigerator, stove, oven, microwave, washer, dryer. So those appliances, they don't just break the next day. They usually like slow down. You have a sense. You go, oh, I'm going to have to buy a new refrigerator soon. You know when it's not working well. You have a good idea of it's going to fail soon, right? It's going to break soon. It's going to stop working soon. So we have to buy a new one. So usually that's what happens. You have a idea before it actually breaks down. So like Prince says, maybe it'll slow down. The washer slows down. It doesn't work how it should work, right? Okay, let's go to the conversation. Let's have a look. Let's read it together. There it is. I'm going to make it full screen, of course. I'm going to try. There it is. Okay, let's do it. Let's read it together. Here we go. Joe is first. Joe says, Sue, do you know if the washer is working? Sue says, it should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, let's do it again. We always read it 3 times. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, one more time. We do it 3 times. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your clothes? Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, so maybe a load, right? So Sue says, let's try a load. Let's try a load. So we say a load of laundry. So that's one machine full, right? So a load of laundry. So that's one time. It's full. So a load means the washing machine is full. So maybe if you have a big family, you need a few loads, right? So maybe if you're by yourself, one person, one load might be enough. However, if you have a family, you'll have to do a few loads of laundry, right? So Sue says, let's try a load. So where are your clothes? Here they are. Okay, let's put them in the wash machine and let's try it. Is it working? Oh, it's working, right? So a load of laundry means the washer is full. A load of laundry. Okay, good. Now, we read it. So now it's time to shadow. So we're going to say the sentence together. We're going to be Joe, we're going to be Sue. So I'm going to pop up the, no, that's not it. That's not it. I have to find, there it is. Okay, so let's be Joe, let's be Sue. We're going to say the sentences together. You can't see them, right? That's shadowing. You are listening and speaking. You're using two skills at the same time, your listening skills and speaking skills. It's a challenge, but that's why you are here. Okay, here we go. Joe is first. Let's say this sentence together. Sue, do you know if the washer is working? Do you know if the washer is working? Do you know if the washer is working? It should be working. It should be working. It should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. I used it the other day and it didn't work. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Let's try a load. Let's try a load. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. Hey, what do you know? It's working. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. You don't know beans about laundry. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. I used to wash my own clothes. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Forget it. I'll do them. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, let's have a look one more time at the conversation. Here we go. One more time. Okay, Joe says, Sue, do you know if the washer is working? Sue says, it should be working. I used it the other day and it didn't work. That's strange. Where are your dirty clothes? Here they are. Let's try a load. Hey, what do you know? It's working. You don't know beans about laundry. That's not true. I used to wash my own clothes. Forget it. I'll do them. Okay, actually, what do you know? That might be something some people might be curious. What do you know? So that's just an expression. So what do you know? That's just an expression. What do you know? So it's not even it's not a question. It's an expression saying, hey, it's working, or hey, it's what do you know? Like, I'm surprised. What do you know? It's working. And so it's an expression, you're surprised. So Joe's surprised. But he's not really, he knows, right? So I think he doesn't want to do laundry. So he's being an actor. He's trying to get out of doing the laundry. So he's trying to fool Sue, right? He's trying to fool her into, you know, like, oh, it's broken and I can't do the laundry because it's broken. And so Sue says, oh, let's try it. And Joe says, hey, what do you know? It's working. And so most of the time it's kind of just, it's a false surprise. So we use it like mechanical things, maybe like a car, like it's not, and you take it to the mechanic and the mechanic goes, and it's working. And you go, hey, what do you know? It's working. And so it's kind of a surprise. Like, I didn't expect that. So what do you know? I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. So what do you know? That means I didn't expect that. So I'm surprised, right? I didn't expect that. So I'm surprised, right? I thought it was broken. I thought it wasn't working. What do you know, right? What do you know? So it's an expression. It's not a question. Like, it's not express, hey, what do you know about, like if you're going to use this in a real, like, not expression, like a question, what do you know about the history of France? What do you know about the Roman Colosseum? What do you know about the Statue of Liberty, right? And so that's a question. But this, what do you know? That means I didn't expect that. I am surprised. Okay. And there's one more too, maybe. Okay, forget it. So forget it. That means like, forget it, never mind, right? Forget it, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Forget it, never mind. And that's an expression. We're going to do that later. So that's an expression we're going to practice a little bit, but we're going to use it in a different situation. So forget it, we can use that in a few different situations. So in Sue's situation, forget it, it's like, never mind, just I'll do it, never mind. So never mind. So she knows Joe doesn't want to do the laundry. So Sue knows that Joe doesn't want to do the laundry. So she says, forget it. Like, you don't have to do the laundry. Never mind, you don't have to do the laundry. I will do it. So forget it. I will do it. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so there it is. And of course, the conversations on my Patreon. So support me there so I can support you here. Help me there. I need the help. So if you can help, join my Patreon. And because of your kind support, you can get all the worksheets that we do here. Okay, so Patreon, the paper's a little, so let me, there we go. And the reason I have the paper here is because the light will reflect, so I can show you. So the purpose of the paper is, so see, it gives like a reflection. So the lights reflect on the whiteboard. So if I put the paper up here, we don't get the reflection. So that's actually the main purpose of the paper. So there we go. Yeah, and so this one's really bad. This is my website. And if there was no paper here, right? And it's like, that's not good. That's no good. So how can I solve the problem? This will solve the problem right here. So I put, and then put the paper, and now no reflection. Okay, so there we go. So that was shadowing. So we shadowed the conversation. Okay, great job. You did it. Now, our next activity is the idiom worksheet. So the green team, they wrote sentences, and so we will look at their sentences, and then you will make your own sentences. So our idiom is kick out, kick out. So number 5, right? For number 5 is an idiom worksheet. Number 5. And the idiom is kick out. Right, and that means kick out, throw out. Throw out. Okay, so let's look at example sentences by the green team. Again, it's on my Patreon. So all the worksheets you see on the screen that we do are over there. So, and there's hundreds and hundreds, okay? So go there, check it out. Hundreds and hundreds of worksheets. Okay. Kick out, where is it? There it is. Okay, so we're going to check out their sentences, and then you're going to make your own sentences, of course. Of course, you're here to practice, right? Of course. Here we go. Let's make it. So the worksheet, right? My screen. What's happened? Hold on a second. Something is going wrong here. I got to get rid of some stuff here. Hold on. I got to. Sorry. Be patient with me. I got to get rid of that thing right there. Let's get it out of here. It's in the way. And still. Okay, there we go. Now, the worksheet, we have the idiom. We have a picture, and then we have example sentences, and then down here you make your own sentences, right? So use the examples to get ideas, and then you make your own sentences below, right? So that's how the worksheet is constructed there. Okay, so let's look at the sentences, and then you will make your own, right? Okay, so kick out. So Lolly, her sentence, she was kicked out of the library because she wouldn't turn off her mobile phone. That is a problem. She was kicked out of the library because she wouldn't turn off her mobile phone. Tetsuro. Sue kicked Joe out of the house for being a noisy TV watcher. Sue kicked out Joe because I'm sorry, one more time. Sue kicked Joe out of the house for being a noisy TV watcher. Miley. Sanjay Bhandari, I'm not sure who that is. Bhandari, president of Kick It Out, KIO, said that a lot of work is still needed to call out racism from sport. Sanjay Bhandari, president of Kick It Out, said that a lot of work is still needed to call out racism in sport. Mary's sentence. He was kicked out of the game for breaking the rules. He was kicked out of the game for breaking the rules. Okay, Marian, sorry. Mary said he was kicked out of the game for breaking the rules. Marian's sentence, the referee kicked him out for 5 personal fouls. The referee kicked him out for 5 personal fouls. And then Mark, his wife kicked him out. His wife kicked him out. And last one, she was kicked out of the squad. She was kicked out of the squad. Okay, there we go. We have example sentences from the green team. So now it's time for your sentences. So please use the idiom kick out. Okay, Sleepwalker. He was kicked out of class for bad behavior. Yeah, good sentence, right? Bad student, get the bad student out. Trolley, she was kicked out of the class. Zara, kick out the noisy music. Zara, you can't kick out its people. So you want to say like turn down the noisy music. But kick out can only be people. Miley. Sue kicked Joe out of the house for not knowing beans about the laundry. Very good, Miley. Okay, Hannah. Sue kicked Joe out because he didn't cook dinner. Okay, nice. So that's great. You guys are using our last activity, your connecting activities. So that's fantastic. The more connections you make, the better you'll remember. Okay, Tomas, take it easy, buddy. Thank you. Okay, Lolly, he was kicked out because of his bad behavior. Good. That's strange. Helga? So go ahead and write it again. The cuckoo chick kicked another bird's chick out of the nest. That's a bad bird. Okay, Tetsuo says, when you don't abide by the rules, you will be kicked out of the field. Okay, let's go ahead and we can maybe combine the two. So let's do, so we have kick out, right? We have kick out, and then I want to give you another phrase. And how about forget it? Let's remember, forget it was in the conversation. So let's practice forget it too. Forget it. And so we're going to use it as no need to apologize. Let's use it this way. So no need to apologize. No need to apologize. Forget it. Forget it. No need to apologize. Forget it. No need to apologize. It's my pleasure. Forget it. You don't have to apologize. I want to do it for you. Forget it. There's no need to thank me. Forget it. I want to do it for you. Forget it. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to say thank you. You don't have to do anything. I wanted to do it. Forget it, right? So no need to apologize or say thank you, right? Apologize means I'm sorry. Don't forget it. Don't say sorry. No need to say thank you. Right? So forget it. No need to apologize. No need to say thank you. You don't have to say sorry. It's okay. Forget it. You don't have to say thank you. It's okay. It's my pleasure. I wanted to do it. So you don't need to say thank you. Forget it. I wanted to do it. Forget it. Don't apologize. Don't say thank you. That's what friends are for, right? No need to apologize. No need to say thank you. That's what friends are for. So forget it. Just go on as normal, yeah? So we're going to use the to kick out. So make sentences using kick out and make sentences using forget it. Forget it. Oh, I didn't put the R, huh? There's no R. I just noticed that. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, okay. Miley says he was kicked out of the party because he didn't have the tailcoat as requested. Very formal, very formal. Hey, 7-4, we are overtime, buddy. We're overtime, but we got a little more time left. Right now, we're practicing forget it and kick out. Kick out. And forget it. Okay, so Sweet Lana, you may be kicked out of work due to consistent delays. Let's see, Lolly says, you have to kick out a colleague who lacks team spirit. Good, good, good. Nice sentences. Okay, let's do 2 more minutes and then we're way over time. Let's go 2 more minutes and then we will do the quiz. So in the chat, on top of the chat, there is a quiz. So we'll do that in 2 minutes. So I have a timer right here. So we will do the quiz in 2 minutes. So in the chat, on top of the chat, there's a blue box. It's a quiz. Choose the best word. So don't forget to do that. And we got 2 minutes for your sentences, kick out or forget it. Okay, counting down. Ah, Hannah, forget it. I got this. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Oh, Helga, I owe you. Forget it. Nice. Good, Miley. Yeah, Trolley, forget it. It was my pleasure. Forget it. It was my pleasure. Forget it. It was my pleasure. Okay, one more minute and then we'll do the quiz. 1 minute until the quiz. So if you're just joining us, we're practicing forget it and kick out, making sentences, and then we will do the quiz in about 40 seconds. Sleepwalker says, Mark never kicks students out of streams. Well, I don't need to, right? I don't need to do that. Everyone's very, very respectful. Everyone is kind. Everyone helps each other. There's no spamming, right? We have a great group here in the chat as always. So Sleepwalker, I never have to kick people out for bad behavior, right? So everyone in the chat acts kindly, helpful, and we have a great group of people. So thank you, everyone. Oh, okay, there is the timer. And now it's time for the quiz, everybody. So in the chat, on top of the chat, there is a blue box. Marion says, Sue kicked Joe out. Forget this address, Joe. Uh-oh. So Marion can say, Sue kicked Joe out and said, never come back. Sue kicked Joe out and said, never come back. Okay, here we go. We're looking at the quiz. The blue box, let me, hold on. Okay, so on top of the chat, there's a blue box. It's a quiz. Choose the best word. Are you ready for the quiz? Yes? Okay, here we go. The sentence goes like this, or the sentence is, the cat around the garden. One more time. The cat around the garden. Choose the best word. Is it ran? Is it running? Is it run or runs? Does the sentence go like this? The cat ran around the garden. The cat running around the garden. The cat run around the garden. The cat runs around the garden. Choose the best word. Good luck. Okay. So we have possible answers, but there's a better answer, right? There's a better word. There are a couple words that work, but there is a better word. So I'm seeing ran and run. So they both work, right? Grammatically, they both work. Grammatically, they both work. However, when we say, when we use the second person here, right? The cat runs, but that is the simple tense, right? The cat runs. However, there's no time phrase, right? So if you're going to use runs, you would say like the cat always runs around the garden, or the cat runs around the garden every day. But we don't have that time phrase, right? So then if there's no time phrase, we're thinking past tense, right? It happened already, right? When there's a time phrase, for example, always, sometimes, every, then we use this simple, right? So the cat always runs around the garden. The cat never runs around the garden. However, we don't have that time phrase, so we are assuming that it already happened. So the best word is ran. So the sentence should be, the cat ran around the garden. So it happened in the past. So there's no time phrase, right? Because it's finished. The cat ran around the garden. So they both, runs and ran, both work grammatically, but there is no time phrase. So we're going to assume that it happened in the past. So the best word is ran. So the sentence should be, the cat ran around the garden. Okay, good. A habit, yeah, okay, so, right, so it's simple. I shave, but then even a habit, we mention a time phrase most of the time, Lolly. So like a habit would be like eating ice cream at, like I eat ice cream at night. I eat chocolate at night. Yeah, okay. I mean, usually we would say, I always eat chocolate at night, right? I always go for a walk, right? I have a habit of going for a walk. I always go for a walk. When you say, I go for a walk, it doesn't sound natural. So for a habit to sound natural, we use a time phrase, right? And so like your habit is having chocolate at night. So then you say, oh, I always have chocolate at night. So that sounds more natural than say, I have chocolate at night, right? That doesn't sound so natural. I have chocolate at night. Which is more natural, I always have chocolate at night. That sounds more natural. So if there's no time phrase, then we're thinking it happened in the past. Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Miley says, I think a cat is always running around the garden. What else does it have to do? Yeah, okay, right, Miley. So see, in our quiz, there's no always, right? And so if there's always there, then we know, okay, it's a habit. It's always doing it, right? So then we put it in the simple tense. But like I said, they both work, but it's better to say ran in this situation. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I have to go. We are way over time. I am worn out. I am exhausted. I am finished. I cannot talk anymore. I have to go home. I have to go to bed. I have to have dinner. I have to wake up again tomorrow very early in the morning. So it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you. I love you all. You guys are very kind to me. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you, Green Team. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your kind support every month. I really appreciate it. And again, Patreon for more support. Lolly is on the Green Team and on my Patreon. Lolly, I love you. You're very kind. Yeah, so you know what to do. Anyways, I will be back on Friday, 10 a.m. And again, we'll have a premiere on Friday night where we can chat and make sentences together. So I will be back on Friday in the morning at 10 and at night 10 p.m. So please come back on Friday. Well, please come every day. I've been very busy, working very hard. As you could see, my channel is going down. So I've been working very hard, but YouTube doesn't like me anymore. So it's hard for me these days. YouTube isn't really doing much for me these days. I don't know why, but it's just It's going down. So anyway, so I've been working hard trying to like maintain, but it doesn't matter. I put videos up every day and it just keeps going down. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what my future is here. It doesn't look good. Anyways, it's not your fault. It's not your problem. So I thank you for being here with me. It's a big help. I really need it. So thank you so much, everybody. I will be back on Friday. Until then, have a great week. Peace and love. Stay healthy. Be safe. Smile. When you smile, you help other people smile. And when we smile, we are happy. So happiness is number one. It is the most important thing. So please smile, please be safe, please stay healthy, and I will be back on Friday. Okay, love you guys. And let's count down to saying goodbye together, shall we? Okay, here we go. Let's say goodbye together. Let's count down. Here we go. Until Friday, everyone, until Friday. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will be back on Friday. Come to my channel every day to check out new videos. That would be great. And tell your friends, share, and all that good stuff. Okay, take it easy. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.